Howdy doody guys, I'm the Helm15. Today I'm joined with Vamp Sasuke Gaming will be here. He just left the call. I don't know what he's doing. Star, can you put my howdy doody and stuff in chat for me, please?
Give me a minute.
Okay.
I know what, but I'll leave it in.
You're fine. Jacoby Jones should be, I say should be joining us at some point tonight. For the Minecast. My brother Rogue Shadow 1911 was supposed to join. He said he might. Not quite sure if he's going to, and if he is, what kind of capacity or how long. A wandering trader just wandered into my house. None of that, mister.
He wants to live with you.
Do you get XP for killing wandering traders? Hello, Rogue.
I hope so.
Lucy, come over on the bed, baby.
No.
Just throws her over.
I didn't throw her, I just
rolled her, yeah. So anyway, this is the first ever time, officially, that Rogue Shadow 1911 has been on the Minecast. It's really weird, because this is episode 16. This is the 16th Minecast episode. The 16th week in a row that we have done this. And Rogue has never been a part of this. He's literally been in the next room over. A few times he's came in and said things or two.
Mainly been asleep.
Yeah, mainly been asleep. He's in and out right now, so I apologize on his behalf if he's talking with food in his mouth or doesn't sound very clear. Again, he's on the other side of the room. My headset is on the other side of me, around the phone call. And there's not much we can do about that, so bear with us, please. Yeah, man, I don't even know what to start off with this week. It's been a crazy week, really. Oh, there's Vamp.
Sorry, I had to talk to my dad for a second.
Oh, you're good. You know, celebrated 4 months of streaming on my account, my channel. Found a brand new game to play that we really enjoy.
Please give me my ice cream.
You know, it's been kind of crazy. The second channel, and I don't like talking about this a lot. It's funny, I promote the main channel more on the second channel than I do the second channel on the main channel. But I just gotta say, y'all are absolutely insane. Hound's Workshop, as of right this second, is sitting at 41 subscribers.
Nice.
That is 11 subscribers less than the main channel. That is 24 less than my Twitch account.
Yeah.
That's absolutely insane.
Yeah. Real quick, I know you're talking, but check this out. I'm about to get loaded up on sugar.
If your second channel surpasses your first channel, you might as well just delete the first channel.
Why?
You're doing something wrong.
I mean,
ice cream, bro.
I fully plan on having the second channel do well. What did you give her?
I gave her the bottom of my apple.
You made sure it wasn't seeds,
No
right?
seeds.
Okay, good.
I ate all the seeds before giving it.
Because we as humans can handle apple seeds. Dogs, it'll just kill them.
I know. I made sure.
Like, that's not even the, oh, they'll get better, and they're not supposed to eat them. They're dead. Force dog to vomit immediately.
You know what you should do instead of having it like that? You should do 3 rows.
What do you mean?
As in do the middle row. Plants, so they'll grow on the front and back. As instead of just doing it in the middle.
So what do you mean by that?
Do it on the block you're standing on.
This one?
Yes. And the one on the opposite side of that. Plant seeds.
So it's left and right.
Mm-hmm. And you could even connect them all. Because it has water underneath it, so...
I'm gonna do that, actually.
Yeah, you'll get a lot more crop.
Yeah. But, and that's actually a really good segue. The dog dying. Here's a fun story I haven't told because Rogue's involved with it. And I want him on the Minecast before I talked about this one. So, I don't remember what happened to cause this.
Moped?
No. This is why Rogue isn't allowed on the Minecast. He interrupts because he thinks he knows the story I'm about to tell, and he doesn't. For whatever reason, we couldn't brush our teeth in our bathroom. We had to brush our teeth in our parents' bathroom. Well,
I know exactly what story this is.
they had a tube of anti-itch cream. Now, mind you, I'm like 10.
Why do I think I know where this is going?
And he's like 7. So we both brushed our teeth with anti-itch cream instead of toothpaste.
I've actually done that like twice. I did that once at Nana's.
Yeah, you did. Our mom walked in, asked what toothpaste we used, because we said it tasted weird. I pointed at it. She picks it up and freaks. Calls the the poison health line or whatever. Poison control. And they literally tell her, just have them, what was it, drink tea? Or swish with tea?
I don't know. I don't remember that.
Sit front and back. Right, Rogue?
Yeah, like that. And then connect them and just keep going through all the way down the line.
Yeah, she legit...
Yeah, nice watermelons, bro.
She legit had to call poison control. Because we brushed our teeth with anti-itch cream and she had no clue.
That's okay. When I was like 5, so my dad he did like this auction and he bought out this storage unit.
Yeah.
And it came with like a recliner, right? Well, guess what was inside the recliner?
What?
Pills.
Oh.
And guess what? Me and my brother and sister, us being retarded, guess what we did?
Ate them.
Took the pills.
Yes.
Well, I think
They're
I've told...
perfectly fine. Like, they weren't like drug pills. They were just like some random pills. Pretty sure it ended up being like Motrin or something like that. I don't know.
See, and I've told this story I think on the Minecast before, but it's not one I tell very often. I've been in the hospital multiple times due to internal bleeding. The culprit of which, and I did tell this story at one point. So when I was young, or when I was born rather, and into younger ages, I did not have taste buds. My taste buds had not developed at all. And so I would eat random things because I couldn't taste it. And one of the things I enjoyed eating was salt. Because even if you can't taste salt, salt has a degree of burn to it. It kind of burns your tongue, kind of singes your tongue, you know it's salt. And...
eat a lot of it.
Well, I would eat sidewalk salt when the school would put it out.
Oh my god.
You ate it at Grandma's.
Well, now sidewalk salt is harsher than table salt, but it's not nearly as bad as what put me in the hospital for internal bleeding.
Which was rock salt?
My grandmother, or rather my aunt at my grandmother's house, had disposed of water softener salt outside.
Oh, great.
In the middle of winter. So no one knew it was there in our household. She knew it was there, her husband knew it was there, and my grandmother knew it was there. But no one else knew it was there. So I had been outside and saw it and had eaten it. And ended up with internal bleeding being in the hospital. So, yeah. I was...
I'll let you know, you're one dumb human being.
Mm-hmm. I was 110% the kid who would find something and just put it in my mouth if it looked edible. Like, I used to chew on, like, Legos. Because... why not?
You know what? Here, eat this razor blade.
That's not... But, like, I would eat...
Oh, that Trexler's guy's back again.
Oh, really?
Yeah, the guy that's like, oh, you were just in this guy's new YouTube video. It was hilarious, blah, blah, blah.
But, I've eaten wooden pencils. Like, the actual wood from the wooden pencils. I've eaten pencil erasers.
Yeah.
I've eaten the plastic from, like, mechanical
pencils.
pencils.
I still eat pencil erasers. What are you talking about?
But, which probably explains why I have some of the health issues I do. But yeah, you know, I have eaten strange things. And it has resulted in me ending up in the hospital multiple times. But, anyway. So this was a topic I've been thinking about for a little while. And I wanted to talk about when Jacoby was on. But I don't know if he is even going to be getting on tonight because of what he's got going on in his world right now. So I'm going to say it with you three present because I can get a decent opinion on it. A lot better opinion with Jacoby, but I get decent answers out of you guys. So I have a theory.
A game theory.
A Twitter theory.
Oh.
And my theory is that every graphic artist / VTuber account on Twitter that isn't verified is secretly ran by a single person. Because the amount of graphic artists and VTubers that I've had message me wanting to do logos and art and stuff for me,
they say the same thing.
that open with the exact same sentence, that misspell the exact same words.
They probably are the same. They're scam artists.
Like, I am 95% sure some dude in India just has 100 of his cousins posing as
I wasn't gonna
VTubers
go there,
and graphic artists on Twitter. Because
to say it sounds like a call center in India.
yeah.
I didn't go there.
I'm not trying to go there either. The reason I say an Indian, like, scammer is because, like, the way they talk, if you listen, like, if you read the way that some of them talk, like, they don't spell things correctly, they misspell, like, the exact same words. I've had one, this was funny, I had one that legitimately reminded me of my great-grandfather, because they started, like, yelling at me about something, and I'm like, do you mean this thing? They're like, yeah, that thing. It's like, well, it's not spelled the way you spelled it, so how was I supposed to know? Because they're legitimately getting triggered at me.
Am I an Indian because I misspelled my own username?
Yeah, I was gonna say something. What was I gonna say? Oh, I'll get back.
Yeah. So I had this theory in my mind on Monday, and I mentioned it. I said I have a theory, and Jacoby's like, what is it? I'm like, I'm gonna save it for the Minecast. Because I think...
Oh, speaking of that, you guys know that Matt Pat quit YouTube, right?
Yeah, he retired.
Just remember, he touched kids' hearts, not their parts.
Didn't need to be said, but glad you said it.
Unlike another YouTuber.
Oh!
Unlike most Minecraft YouTubers do.
As Hound's playing Minecraft?
I know, that's why I made that joke.
I'm surrounded by idiots.
I made a joke about an entirely different person.
About Minecraft YouTubers?
Can we not repeat the same conversation 2 weeks in a row now?
Yeah, can we not vamp, seeing as I started my channel with Minecraft?
It was just last week that Vamp brought up the Dream SMP group.
Oh, no.
And we had to explain to him that situation and why he shouldn't talk about it.
Honestly, you shouldn't be talking about other YouTubers in general.
Well, we
Would
talked
you like
about...
to hear about my favorite YouTuber?
I had talked about the Dream SMP group prior, or rather Dream himself, because of the Amazing World of Gumball artist or voice actor. What he said. Have you ever seen, have you heard about that?
No.
The guy who voices Gumball Watterson, Amazing World Gumball, called Dream the F slur. The cigarette one. Yeah, like I think it was like after the face reveal, and Dream's like, you know, people bully me because I'm ugly, this, that, and the other, and he was like, we don't bully you because you're ugly, we bully you because you're, you know, drop the full slur. And the funny thing is that voice actor is also in the new Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. So.
Wow, I'm surprised he didn't get removed from all roles. Some people, just by saying stuff like that, gets removed from everything they're casting.
Can we not talk about Gina, please?
Who?
Never mind.
Yeah, I have no idea who you're talking about. So.
Starnose! Hopefully.
What? I have no idea what any of you are talking about at the moment.
Okay, well I guess we're gonna...
I'm just full-on confused about everything.
Guess we're just gonna have to talk about this because I brought it up. I don't know, See, this is why I need the residential Hispanic person here. Because I don't know how to actually pronounce her last name. But she worked on The Mandalorian. She was a professional fighter, I believe.
Do you know her first name?
Gina Carano, I think. And I don't remember exactly what happened, but this was years ago. This was like the first season of The Mandalorian. I think she tweeted something that Disney didn't agree with, and they outright fired her and put her on the blacklist.
Kind of like
Johnny Depp.
Johnny Depp, yeah.
Yes.
Like Big Man Fluffy said, if you cross Disney, Disney will deal with you in a very un-Disney-like way.
Yeah. But basically she was the machine gun girl from The Mandalorian.
Oh, okay.
Machine gun.
The strong lady?
The armorer?
No! Homie literally did not pay attention the entire first season.
I never even saw it!
Her character's name is Cara Dune.
Yeah, I don't know.
I was thinking it was her that you were talking about, but couldn't...
I've never seen...
That's the name?
Well, now she's actually filing a lawsuit against Disney concerning it. So when you said... I don't even remember what you said, Rogue, that got me on this.
I said some people say certain things and get fired from all jobs.
Yeah. And then I said Gina. Because that made me think of Gina in her situation.
There's a movie I do want to watch with you one of these weekends.
Which is?
The Fighting Seabees.
Oh, yes, I want to see that as well.
It's a movie, John Wayne, based off of how the Seabees got started. The reason I want to watch it is because our great-grandpa served in the Seabees. And tomorrow is 6 years of his death.
I think... Oh, we might actually watch that tomorrow, believe it or not.
I hope so.
That's gonna be up to Dad, though.
Hopefully Dad will let us.
That's the thing with Dad being home now, it's just like...
I hate it.
We don't really get to watch. I mean, I'm sure I can find it somewhere.
I found it on... I looked it up and it's on Amazon. I think it might also be on Tubi.
We'll see.
We can check.
But anyway, I think I've told this story before, but this is my favorite military story in all of military stories. So, the Seabees during the Korean War were tasked with stealing a train. Well, this train just so happened to be across the railroad, like across from the railroad yard, the rail yard, was a brewery. So the CBs proceeded to break into the brewery, steal all of the alcohol they could carry, take this train back to their own lines, had to repair the railroad tracks on the way because the North Koreans had destroyed the railroad tracks to prevent something like this, and then they roll into American lines. Well, the Marines on the front lines were not informed at all that this was even a mission that was happening.
So
and
we just see a Korean ship or a
train barreling towards them, and I don't remember where that story went from there, but the fat electrician told the story on his TikTok and YouTube. But that's where I saw it. But it's like the CVs.
So I saw a sign somewhere on like one of the islands in Japan. Marine Raiders took a picture next to the sign, and it was like them saying, "When we go to the city of Tokyo, we'll go on a bridge built by the CBs." And I'm like, that's a pretty cool thing. The fact that they work so close together.
Oh yeah, because
like Marine Raiders are crazy.
Well, the thing you gotta understand is the Marine Raiders would make the aquatic landings, form a beachhead, and then the CVs would come on shore and literally build an airstrip out of nothing, so that our planes could continue island hopping without needing the aircraft carriers.
That's what our great-grandpa would do.
That's how we won the Philippines.
He built,
And fun fact, the Philippines, I don't know if this is still a thing, but the Philippines National Airport was built by the CBs. Back during World War II, and they've just kept upgrading it and updating it to modern times and continue to use it.
And a fun fact about our grandpa is he was building a airstrip in the Philippines when the Desmond Doss was showing up to give a speech to the soldiers there, and our great-grandpa actually met Desmond Doss.
Yes. Which, for those you who don't know, Desmond Doss was the man who inspired the movie
Hacksaw Ridge.
Hacksaw Ridge, that's right.
Why was I thinking Heartbreak Ridge?
I was thinking Heartbreak Ridge, which is the Clint Eastwood film.
Yeah.
It takes place during Nam.
Well,
actually, it takes place after Nam. It's the Panama invasion, I think. Yeah. Regardless, yeah.
Also, I
don't know why I couldn't remember the name of the film.
I saw today, for the first time ever, how to spell Guadalcanal.
Yeah.
It's all one word.
Yes, it is. I know how to spell. Me and Vam know how to spell it because of Enlisted. Guadalcanal is one of the Japanese missions.
Guadal Canal.
Yes.
And it's all one word, which I'm like, huh?
And the crazy thing with Guadalcanal is the majority of the Marines there were still fighting with 1903 Springfields. The Marines
were also there.
The Marines were the last branch of the military to be fully equipped with M1 Garans.
They always are. They seem to be
always last.
They're always last to get the newest equipment.
You know, and that's the thing, because I think we talked about it before. With the new battle rifle being brought in for the Army, and that was like almost over a year ago now, that SIG won that contract, the XM8 program.
Oh, you want to hear?
The Marines are going to be using M4s for a good bit of time still.
You want to know something fun?
Sure.
So, you ever heard of the USS New Jersey?
No, I have not. And new follower on Twitch.
So, the USS New Jersey is a Iowa-class battleship from World War II that was decommissioned in 1949. They are getting its engines running and sending it somewhere near Russia.
Well, that's like was it the USS Wisconsin that keeps getting dragged out of retirement?
So yeah, we get one of the biggest Iowa class destroyers being reborn, and like according to Wikipedia, the engines of the USS Iowa were covered in concrete.
Yeah.
But no, they were actually covered in a grease to preserve the engines for as long as possible.
And that's really crazy, is because, like, we're already scrapping, like, Bob Hope class, Ro-Ro ships, we're scrapping and shutting down entire naval programs, and yet we're still bringing back old ships out of retirement to fight. Like, that needs to really be put into perspective.
I feel like you should fill that in.
Fill what in?
That, what you just walked into.
That? The dugout?
No.
The water?
Yeah.
This is the axolotl pond.
Oh.
It's closed off on both sides, so I can have the axolotls in here and know they're not going to escape.
You should make like a glass roof, because they can escape.
They'll also despawn. They're sitting in buckets.
Well, once you get name tags...
Yeah, I need to get name tags. Phineas, I know what we're going to do today.
Once you get name tags...
I'm making a fishing rod.
Once you get name tags, you can name them, put them in there. They will never despawn.
Yeah.
And you can put glass over them so you can walk over them and watch them.
Yeah. Just put them in the fish pond.
Yeah. Sorry, it was just bugging me how you kept walking over there.
Yeah, no, it was designed that way because of the axolotls.
I know. It's just, normally I have my paths too wide because I'm like, I like to run and jump a lot.
Where would my string even be?
Right there.
I have enough sticks already.
Yeah, no.
Actually, I should check in my chest. I do have one name tag already.
I mean, I don't know if I should trust where I'm getting my resource from, where I'm getting all this information from, but I feel like at this point, FunDMBB is pretty reliable.
What are you talking about?
On YouTube, he makes YouTube shorts about like what's going on currently in the world.
Oh, okay, we talked about fishing rods and Minecraft stuff, and then you went back to that conversation.
I was still talking about the USS Iowa.
I know you do that to me a lot.
Sorry.
Me and you play Minecraft because like we'll have like a whole conversation about something on the Minecraft server.
Yeah.
And then you're like, oh yeah, this thing. It's like, huh?
Star, at some point I'm gonna send you the one Pinterest post I found, and if you like it, I want to put it on your island.
On his server.
On our server. That's if you like it. It's like a crescent moon pond. It looks really cool.
I feel like Star's just at the point with that server where she doesn't care what we do because we already did so much on her island.
We only did a few things. In fact, didn't we ask...
I didn't even know you did who knows what on that island.
We put the Japanese castle and then we did the church.
Okay, I only knew about the one thing that you had built that I kept sending you stuff for.
Yeah.
So, Star, we did...
Yeah, that's the only thing I knew about.
We did, like, 5 things total to your island. A few things. We added cherry trees to your island. We built the Japanese palace. We built the church. We cut down some trees and put in another portal that is linked to another portal highway, so you can easily just come through the nether and...
And I made a mine shaft.
And he made a mine shaft. That is all we have done. So, and everything we've asked before doing, because it is your island, and I'm gonna send you those, and if you like it, I'll try and figure out how to build it. Keyword try. Hopefully it has a video link somewhere.
I feel like I'm gaining like a follower every Twitch stream here recently.
I don't think I've gained a Twitch follower in like 3 months.
Yeah.
I'm at like 72 subscribers on YouTube, and I'm only at like 25.
Yeah, your Twitch is just not thriving. My Twitch is doing very well. Well, then again, so is the second channel, and I did not expect the second channel to be anywhere close to what it is.
My second channel's at 11 subscribers.
Your second channel is smaller than my third channel. Currently.
Yeah.
That is crazy.
But it has a video with 50 views.
I average like over 100 views per video on the second channel, dude.
Well, my stuff isn't as interesting as yours. Plus, you have Raid and other stuff.
Raid Shadow Legends.
I was really surprised because it was a pixel video that got 50 views. I'm like, huh?
Let's see. Today was Raid. It's in at 12. Monday. Monday was Transformers Earth Wars. It's sitting at 118 views. Before that was 26, and then 49, then 28. But my view is definitely rubber band.
Are you going to do a mobile recording when we play Saturday? Pixel?
I might.
That's up to you. I don't mind if you do.
I mean, I definitely can.
I think you should just wait until after I open all the keys, and then we'll just do a mobile recording of us just playing the game, killing monsters.
Power 4.
That's good for a bow.
I don't even think I have an anvil.
You don't.
Do I have enough iron for an anvil? Hey, check that.
That's another thing I want to build.
I've been so, like, literally focused on this server, because it is the Minecast server, we primarily just talk over the gameplay, that I don't even think I have an anvil.
That's another thing I wanted to build on our server, is an infinite iron farm.
How does that work?
Basically, you use villagers, zombies, and the zombies frighten the villagers. The villagers spawn
Iron
golems.
Golem, and then
Iron
you kill the
golems
Iron
fall
Golem.
into lava, die, their stuff drops, gets auto-collected. Issue is we would have like 800 poppies, but we'd have a lot of iron.
How much iron does it take to make an anvil?
It takes, so 3 times 9 is 27 plus 4, so 31.
31 total?
31 exact. Because you need 3 blocks and 4 ingots.
So homie said 4 blocks.
No, 3.
3 blocks?
3 blocks, 4 ingots.
Alrighty!
And you have a anvil now.
I drop it on my foot and go, dope!
Just don't drop it. You're so lucky I'm nice to you on this.
Drop an anvil on my head so I lose all my items. Define that. How is that defined as nice in your opinion?
I haven't done that yet.
How is that?
I just now realized I could do that.
I don't think I'm playing Minecraft anymore with you.
I'm not going to.
You're lucky I haven't done this horrible thing that only Satanist will do.
Vamp, have you done that yet?
What?
Dropped an anvil on someone and made them lose all their items?
Oh yeah, I do that all the time.
Okay, then a Satanist has done it. Okay.
Oh.
Because if you drop an anvil on someone's head from over 3 blocks, it will delete their items
Yeah.
from existence.
Yeah.
Just bye-bye.
Like zoings.
Like zoink school, I think I'm retarded.
You said it, not me.
Excuse me. They
It's like
came out of
Shaggy
nowhere.
said the N-word. I have video proof.
I like how Star legitimately believed that for a whole minute.
What?
Shaggy said the N-word, and I have video proof.
He sent a video of one of the, like, the fake scuff videos of Shaggy saying the N-word. Star thought it was legitimately from an episode of Scooby-Doo. And I'm like, no, there's an entire...
Shaggy.
I would have gotten away with it.
There's an entire channel on YouTube that does fake cartoons and stuff.
Okay, that
I would
Shaggy.
have gotten away with it.
And I can't remember what the character, I think it's like Falcon Man or whatever. Legitimately sounds like Swagger Souls. You've seen the cartoons, Rogue.
Probably.
Like, there's one where, like, they make fun of, like, Batman makes fun of Aquaman.
Oh.
It's like, so you talk to fish.
Yeah.
Yeah, that channel. I don't know the name of the channel.
Falcon Man.
It's called like Backhand or something.
Hishe?
Might be.
Does it do, is there, like, they do a
It's like parody cartoons, yeah.
Yeah, how it should have ended.
Yeah.
Yeah, like, Anakin pulling a gun on Obi-Wan.
Like, I can't
That
remember.
would have been funny.
I can't.
Mustafar. Issue is Obi-Wan slices it in half, yeah, 2 holes. Then he just, force heal. It's gone.
Well, I actually saw something pretty neat today. Ballistic High Speed did a video. Again, another YouTuber. Not shouting them out, not at all associated with them, but it was a really cool video. They proved that you can split a 9mm bullet in half with an axe and have it not harm you.
Do it with katana, too.
Yeah. But they did it with an axe, because the thing with the axe is even if it doesn't split it, if it hits it because of the way the axe head's shaped, it will cause it to divert off in different directions.
Yeah, well, yeah, what's gonna happen when it diverts into your side?
What'd you say?
So what's gonna happen when it diverts into your side?
It doesn't divert into your side, it diverts off to the side.
What if it means the trajectory goes wrong and nails you?
It physically can't because of the wedge shape of the axe head.
Why is there a cow by your window?
It hits the shape of the axe, and it kind of... So you know how you put, like, a wedge in a tree to, like, force it apart?
Yeah.
It does that with the bullet. It sends the bullet down the wedge shape and off in either side of you. So if you have someone standing next to you, they're dead. But...
So, Hound, I think I know what we're going to do Monday.
We're doing Monday.
We're going to have a few projects.
Drinking?
No, we're going to have a few projects.
Blanket.
One, we're going to get our lava generator started.
Hell yeah. I want to do one on this server now.
2, we're going to finish building the island on going out from the Acacia Tower, your tower. 3,
But are you an island boy?
since you've wanted to kidnap villagers forever and force them to work, we're going to do that on that island. Because that's you wanting to do that.
Hold up.
Hold up.
Wait a minute. Something ain't right.
Yep.
Hold up, wait a minute. You ain't right here, man.
I'm saying we make a bubble for him.
Underwater.
Underwater.
Let's
Lock all the villagers underwater and force them to trade.
It would be so painful to get down there.
You just use boats. You put them in the back of a boat and you just row down the tunnel.
I know, it wouldn't be hard to get them down there.
Secret tunnel.
It'd be painful to get
Secret tunnel.
to the bubble. We already have one bubble, and that's honestly enough. I wanted to build other
You guys
bubbles.
like secret tunnels?
I wanted other bubbles, but I'm like, you know, this one took forever to build. Like, we spent 3 episodes building it.
Well, that's because someone screwed it up in the beginning.
Yeah, you.
Someone is me.
Yeah, you.
Mako Star doesn't get the secret tunnel reference. I don't think Rogue understands it either.
I
What?
don't.
I swear to God. You better know.
Avatar: The Last Airbender.
Yeah, okay, I was about to say.
Secret tunnel.
I've only watched like 3 episodes.
Anytime anybody says secret tunnel, I go, secret
Yeah,
tunnel.
you gotta. See, Rogue didn't watch nearly as much of it as I did, and Star has trouble getting into that show.
I am definitely an Avatar kiddo.
I am as well.
I watched like 3 episodes of that, and I watched like 3 episodes of Korra with my cousin and Aaron, and I hated it.
I mean, Korra is just so much worse.
Yeah.
I liked it though, it's pretty good.
It's good, but it's like... It didn't
It
have...
goes more into depth about the other types of
Yeah,
but the issue is when I watched it with Aaron, he was on like season 3, episode 23, and I'm like, I don't know what's going on. I don't know the storyline. I don't know what.
The thing with Legend of Korra is like it just didn't have the same passion as Avatar: The Last Airbender did.
Yeah.
Like it was very easy to tell that this was something just kind of thrown together to profitize off of the success of Avatar: The Last Airbender. It was not its own thing. It was not planned ahead of time. It was just, hey, this made us millions of dollars, and we had to end it. Let's do it again.
You know what that sounds like to me? I'm gonna get hate for this, but the Rise of Skywalker trilogy.
Oh, I was gonna say Transformers.
No, the Rise of Skywalker trilogy.
Hey, Michael Bay made us millions of dollars. Let's do everything he did, but make it more Gen 1.
And let's do less explosions.
Pete Davidson. Woohoo. Sorry. I'm projecting. I saw a comment today. I saw a comment today that said Post Malone is just Justin Bieber with tattoos.
Hell no.
And then I'm like, dude, I wish you could put photos in YouTube comments, because I'd literally just send a picture of Justin Bieber shirtless, because the man has tattoos. Like, what do you mean, Justin Bieber with tattoos? And the comment was from this year, so it wasn't even like pre-Justin Bieber tattoos. It's like, bruh.
Sorry, but there's a big difference between the two. I like Post Malone. I don't like Justin Bieber.
Like, how I'd explain Post Malone in comparison to Justin Bieber is he has a better voice.
He doesn't touch children.
Justin Bieber's never done that. And if he did, he's only been like not a child for 2 years.
I know, he was little and yes.
Regardless.
No one liked him.
But yeah, just Post Malone is a Justin Bieber who sings slightly better and has a slightly worse drug problem. Or alcohol problem. Either one.
Worse.
Post Malone, literally, you haven't watched enough Post Malone interviews.
I know.
He literally said that he went like a solid 2 years without like being sober. Like, man was just waking up and drinking as much as humanly possible. Just cause.
If you had Mending on that one, it'd be the best.
That's
thing ever.
wild.
It was his most recent album, I think. He talks about it.
Oh wait, you meant Justin Bieber has less.
Yeah, Justin Bieber has less of a drug.
I thought you meant Post has less of a drug problem than Justin. I'm like, huh? Less?
No, I mean,
like,
Justin had a fairly bad drug problem when he did his
that.
street racing.
But I mean, Post Malone was recently in an ad with Peyton Manning for the beer that lost like all its followers last year.
Well, Post has always been a very big Bud Light drinker.
Okay, I didn't know if we could say that.
Yeah, and fun fact, and the reason I saw the comment was Post Malone has a song with Justin called Deja Vu. I'm sure you've heard the song before. No, it's I can't remember how the song goes, but I assure you,
I have not heard it.
I saw an interview of Post talking about like doing the song with Justin. He's like, Justin showed up to the studio. We both like chugged like Bud Light to see who could drink more. Went into the booth, bam, recorded it. It's like him talking about Justin's like he had a true. Post Malone talking about literally any other artist shows you just how much he cares about other people. Like, that man wishes bad against no one.
Did you see that one person? Like, it was this girl. She straight up asked Post Malone if she could have his guitar, and he's like, "Promise me you'll take care of it," and literally just gave her his guitar and signed it.
Yeah.
And it was like a $4,000 guitar.
I think my best photo of Post Malone, or my favorite photo of Post Malone, is the one time a fan flashed him at concert. Have you ever seen that?
No.
You don't see her, but you see his facial expression. It's just pure surprised. It's like the best reaction like clip. It's just like, huh?
You know my favorite picture of all times of a celebrity? Johnny Cash in a bush eating a cake.
You know, like the Poggers cat, like the cat that's doing like the wheeze. With
Yeah.
like, that's literally what Post Malone looks like in that picture. Just, huh?
We need to make a conduit at some point.
Repeat them on.
That is so difficult to do. You need prismarine. Those elder guardians.
Not Rogue actually talking about Minecraft.
Wow. Shut up.
Invites him on the Minecast, and he has the dishonor to talk about Minecraft.
I wasn't even gonna show up.
Horrible.
But then you said my brother Rogue was supposed to show up, so I'm like, fine.
I was literally like speaking to you through the wall.
I know. That's why I showed up.
I legitimately said to Vamp at Star, and it's like I said to them before we started, I know where Rogue sleeps, so I'm looking at my wall right where his head is, talking. Hoping he's hearing the words I'm saying.
I did hear them. And at first I'm like, I don't want to go, but...
Here's a funny thing. So, I thought Makoa on Paladins was like a super like bad character.
Yeah.
Like he was slow, old, kind of like a Master Uguay character. I looked at his abilities. Homie has a ship cannon for a gun. His lore is he found an abandoned ship, took its cannon, and uses that as his primary damage output. And then his secondary is an anchor that he can pull enemies to him. I don't think we don't see people use him because he's bad. I think people just don't know how to use him properly. And if you know me, I can yank someone to me and then deal damage.
I would be an amazing Makoa player. But I'm saving up for Ron.
Vamp, did you see the clip Star sent about the Hades chain? I know you don't like talking about Fortnite, but we gotta. Dude, the fact that you can literally yank someone using the wings of Icarus out of the sky...
Get over here.
With no problem. Yeah, literally. The clip was someone flying with the wings of Icarus, someone else used the chain of Hades, grabbed him, and just yanked him. You know the perfect audio that they could have used for that? I know they used a pretty good audio for it, but there's an even better one. What do you got there? A knife! No! That would be so fitting to just watch somebody get yanked. I wonder if there's anybody who's gotten a glitch. So, I'm not saying this is a glitch for the record stream, I'm not saying this is a glitch in the game, but I think it'd be hilarious if it was. I don't really wish, but I think it'd be cool if there was a glitch where if you grab somebody with a chain at the right angle, you can physically pull them through the ground where like they get glitched beneath the world on Fortnite.
It's probably happened to
like
somebody.
Ghost Rider chain yank them down to hell.
You should probably already
down to Hades.
You should probably already do that since it is the chains of Hades.
Yeah, literally.
You know what I want to see?
Throw them into Pandora's box.
You know, they should really change it. They should change how you get the chains of Hades. They should change it where you have to fight the Furies to get the chains of Hades.
Well, I said it should only be in the event chests in the Underworld and Grim Gate.
Oh, I don't even think
Because
that.
I
I think you should have to fight.
Yeah, but you're going lore accurate.
I know, but the Furies were these servants of Hades. Therefore,
I'm saying for the sake of the actual event and balancing it out, event chests in the Underworld and Grim Gate should be purple. Keep the ones in Olympus and the other one the gold. Have the ones in Olympus and Ares area drop the Thunderbolts. Have the purple ones in the Underworld and Grim Gate drop the Hades chain. Because that would make it where you had a reason other than just the medallions to go to the two other areas. Having it where you can get the Hades chain and the Thunderbolts anywhere on the map kind of diminishes this whole event.
I still haven't gotten a Zeus bolt. Haven't even used it. I was killed by one.
I've used the Zeus bolt and I've used the Hades chain, and of the two, I'd say the Hades chain is better. They also added the drum gun back, so...
I haven't used either.
I'm excited.
I'm not really playing much.
The drum gun is really fun, always has been.
I'm not playing much of Fortnite this season.
The drum gun's really nice. It's just the drum gun doesn't have a solid counter right now.
Fortnite, hurry up and release the next
See,
season.
you know what's funny about that? I don't have fun with that.
Well, yeah, but it's like when you come face to face with two players using purple drum guns and you're trying to use the Hades chain and just get mowed down like Bonnie and Clyde, it's terrifying.
Hey, Hound, do you know the best counter for the drum gun?
Auto shotgun.
A drum gun.
Well, that too. I want them to put LMGs back in the game.
You know what I want them to put back in the game? The drum shotgun.
Isn't the drum shotgun just the auto shotgun with a drum mag, though?
Pretty much, but it had slower fire rate.
So why just get an auto shotgun with a drum magazine?
It was
Well, the drum shotgun, like the actual drum shotgun, it only comes in like blue rarity, I think is the max, but it has a higher fire rate.
Yeah.
The fire rate is like insane.
I want them to bring back LMGs. I miss like the minigun and the original LMG in Fortnite.
They nerfed the hell out of the minigun.
Well, it was never that strong against actual people. It was primarily designed for just shredding
really
through
good.
enemies' builds.
It was really good when it just took your ammo and it didn't overheat. But then they made
Yeah, they put it where it overheated. I forgot about that.
Yeah, and the turrets overheat, and give me an infinite turret with no overheat and I'll build a skybase and just have fun.
Yeah, because what the minigun originally did is like it had like a maximum of like 25 damage per shot.
Yeah,
To players.
think it did like 18 damage.
It did 13 to 25, I think.
Yeah, and I think average you would get like 18.
Yeah. But it didn't actually do all that much damage to players. It was primarily designed to just shred through materials. Because, like, you use the minigun, the primary use is you're going to have your enemy, the minute they hear it warming up, is going to panic build, forget to switch to brick or metal, start building with wood, and you shred through your builds and deal damage to them.
The issue is they couldn't add the minigun back because of no build.
If they could make it a build exclusive, and that's their thing. Fortnite could very easily make build exclusive things, zero build exclusive things. Rather than putting the same assets in both game modes, they could focus traps, put traps back into build mode, put the minigun in build mode, treat them both as two separate game modes, and cater to that. Don't try to have people in build mode trying to play it like it is zero build. Don't have people in zero build playing it like it is build mode. They need to have two completely separate ideologies. You'll see it when me and Jacoby go and play build mode as zero build players. We do very decent without even building, simply because we're playing it with the zero build mindset. We're playing it with, if I can move quick enough, if I can get here, this, that, and the other, and we're not going to the middle of the zone and building a big old tower. We're playing it safe, we're hiding in bushes that are natural cover. And we're playing like absolute weasels until we get into fights. But we're getting very far because we just don't play build mode the way it's meant to be played. Which, it's very weird.
And even then, nowadays in build mode, people don't even really build anymore.
They really don't. They're so... Unless you're playing ranked build mode...
Or if you're on PC.
Or you're on PC.
No, even in ranked builds, dude, not a lot of people build.
PC players are really the only ones who build because of how easy it is to build on PC.
I mean, it's fairly easy to do it on Xbox, even.
I know, it's just... I've never gotten the hang of building in Fortnite. Like, the only building I was good at would be creative building.
I'm decent at building.
A lot of creative building, you can just...
Vamp got to see how good I was at building when we played the one map.
Yeah.
And that was literally the amount, the skill I managed to get to in building came from 2 matches of build mode, and the amount that we played that game mode we played. That's all the building I've done.
I would
ever.
like to Next time I play Fortnite, I'd like to play build mode.
If you want to try build mode,
I haven't tried it in a while.
Tomorrow night?
Would it be tomorrow? Yeah.
Because we do half and half tomorrow.
Or we could just do half Call of Duty World War II, half Call of Duty World at War.
We can do that.
We'll figure it out.
I'm down to do that, actually.
Yeah.
Do you want to start with World at War, then go to World War II to show the progression of like how the game changed? I think that'd be really cool.
Yeah.
And we will have Darkest Shore, so we'll have 3 maps to play on World War II if we want.
Finally. What's Darkest Shore?
It's the one with the Spider-Man dude.
I've never seen that map.
The fog map.
Well, we'll get to see it the first time.
Fog. It's terrifying. I need a mending book or a mending fishing rod, and I can make a god fishing rod.
One of these weekends, we need to do a, maybe if you have a spare Luck of the Sea, use that.
What do you mean?
Like, you have a Luck of the Sea that you're not gonna combine, use that to fish, because Luck of the Sea gives you better loot.
I mean, I could just, like, make the fishing rod right now and fish with it to get the mending book, or mending rod.
I would just use Luck of the Sea to try and get it, because you have better odds.
I mean, I'm getting very good drops as is, it's just slow because I don't have lure.
Yeah. Plus, you're just storing all this fish for nothing, because I don't think you found a village yet.
Shut up. I'm still trying to get HQ set up on this server because again, this server is completely, hey, let's talk over gameplay. That's content podcast. Woohoo!
How do you feel about starting a new series?
No. Proceed.
A new Minecast server.
No. Proceed.
One where we don't start on an island. Because that really messed us with.
It didn't
getting
really
stuff.
low.
I mean, we had to go thousands of blocks, like 2,000 blocks away, just to get.
Yeah,
to
but we've been able to do massive architecture, create like very cool builds and survival. You know, I really like our server. It's other than Nowhere, it's the best server I've ever played on.
Really?
And even Nowhere was like
Nowhere was amazing.
the only reason I put Nowhere higher is because of just like how young we were and it was just like us goofing around. Like, it wasn't even that good of a server. We just had, like, very strange builds.
The only difference between Nowhere and our server is Nowhere was creative building.
Yeah, it was.
Ours is all survival, which I do one day.
And even then, it didn't start out as being a creative building map.
Yeah.
That was one of the maps that I said... It's kind of like your Dragon server.
Yeah.
Where I said, okay, you can build in creative. It's a survival server, but if you want to do big builds, go into creative.
Yeah.
Because it's easier. I knew I was going to end up in creative building.
Yeah. That's why Dragons, I do have to tear that one building down.
Yeah.
I tried to build a castle. It looks like a prison.
Well, that's basically what castles were. You throw political prisoners in the basement, and you throw your king in the upstairs.
Well, there is no basement. It's literally just walls. It's like a prison walls.
What you gotta understand is the majority of kings and queens were figureheads that were being controlled by their court. They didn't have any actual power. So many castles were designed to just make it where the king or queen couldn't escape.
And would be safe.
And would be safe. And couldn't be kidnapped by, their family and told, what's actually happening behind their backs. Because that was 95% of the thing. Like, other than like the French and British conflict and like the Viking raids, the primary conflict in like British kingdoms was just
Other British.
too many lords would take power, get like a young king put on the throne, and then the young king's uncles and aunts would band together to try and get them out of the castle to make laws to give the family back power. Because the lords would, and barons and stuff would just take that power and run and do their own things and, hoard their own tax collections.
Yeah.
That's why a very good book series, if you haven't read this already, Ranger's Apprentice. That book series
it's really good.
Very good book series. It does a really good job of kind of explaining.
Yeah, companion series, Brother Brand Chronicles is pretty good too.
Yeah.
I think I read the first book
of Ranger's Apprentice.
Yeah.
It's a good series, man.
It's the one with Alex Rider.
Alex Rider is amazing.
We raced trying to see who would finish it first, and then I gave up reading physical books.
The thing with Alex Rider is I stopped reading after, I think it was Scorpia Rising.
Yeah.
Because it got to the point where it just felt like the author was just trying to squeeze one more book out. Where it's just like a lot of like filler stuff, this, that, and the other, and it's like trying to tell different characters' backstories. You're like 7 books in, or something like that. And you're trying to tell like the backstory of like one of the villains who's dead now. It's like, why? Why do we need this? Give us another adventure. Give us...
Totally not my first book I started to write where the first 1,000 words are just the backstories.
I don't mind the beginning being backstory. It's when you're like 3 books into a series. It's like if you're in Harry Potter, you're 3 books in, and then it's like, oh yes, Harry's mother died in this accident, yada 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 yada.
No, he learns within the first time.
Exactly.
Pages.
But imagine if they waited, like, imagine Percy Jackson if they waited till the 3rd book to tell Percy he was a son of Poseidon. You know how stupid that series would end up being?
It sounds stupid.
Hey, yeah, you know you have these water powers and there's a water god? Buddy, I don't know how you ain't figured this out yet, but you're his son, man.
That's like Carter Kane.
You can control water, man. You can take the beer out of this cup and do all the witty-witties like the goddamn chick from Avatar.
Yeah, if you haven't figured it out already.
Well, wait a minute.
I don't know how you haven't figured this out.
A human's body
you can
is
turn
70% water, right?
You have the powers of Horus.
Percy Jackson can control water,
Yeah.
right?
No, he's
If
not.
he wanted to,
bloodbender.
can he just make like a person explode by expanding the water in their body?
Well, and that's actually a very funny, like,
He probably could. 2, he would never, though.
Well, it's a very odd thing to think about, because, like, the one I go to for this is Magneto in X-Men.
Oh, yeah.
When he removes the metal from Wolverine's skeleton. He turns the adamantium to liquid and just pulls it off of his, like, skeleton.
Yeah.
So it's like, imagine doing that to a human. Like, you couldn't, like, the only way you could do that is you leave the person, like, mummified almost. Like, they'd wrinkle up and become mummified over their skeleton. And you just suck the water out of them. And I think this would be a really cool, if they ever did a future Avatar series, seeing an evil waterbender who did that, who would suck the water out of humans to heal themselves, would be really coul for a villain idea.
Isn't it called the bloodbend? Like the bloodbenders?
Bloodbending allows you to control someone else. It doesn't allow you to suck the water out of them. However, there was an ability that allowed you to suck water out of plants.
I saw a bloodbender who was an avatar who literally sucked the blood.
There were no avatars who were bloodbenders. If it was Korra. No, but I don't recall her ever learning bloodbending.
It wasn't Korra. I don't remember where I saw it, but it was like an ancient bloodbender. Or ancient avatar.
See, in the Avatar universe, and again, comments can correct me if I'm wrong. From what I remember, Katara was the second ever bloodbender. Or something like that. And she learned it from like a witch who lived in a swamp who knew it.
I'm pretty sure that witch may have been an avatar.
Here's the thing though. Avatars have to die for a new avatar to be born, so she couldn't have been.
I don't know.
And this is something the number one complaint I see in avatar groups on Facebook and Reddit. So, if an avatar dies in the avatar state, no avatars will be born ever. It breaks the cycle. No avatar will ever, there will never be another avatar. So Aang was super careful and super sparing with using the avatar state. Whereas in the Korra series, it's like anytime she has a minor inconvenience, she's like, oh, avatar state. That's the number one complaint I see.
That's kind of like one of my characters, Storm, God of Infinity. Oh.
If I die while using this power, no one can ever use this power ever again. So I'm not going to use it. Literally the next avatar. I'm going to use it at any minor convenience.
Storm, God of Infinity. Oh. You have an issue with me? Turns into Emperor of Destruction form. I have an army of 14 people who lead 14 million people. You really want to go?
I know I work on stories and stuff, but sometimes when I hear Rogue talk about his own stories, it's like, man, you have schizophrenia.
Yeah.
You are a schizophrenic.
Probably. No, it's polymorphic dissociative disorder.
What did Dad do?
Don't worry, Dad has it too.
What?
That's how I learned what it was. What the name
Surprised
was.
you haven't left yet, Rook.
Huh?
Surprised you haven't left yet. You said you're only going to be here for the first half, didn't you?
What time is it?
What time is it? I don't even have my phone on me.
107, my guy.
It's what?
107.
107, yeah. So I'm gonna assume Jacoby is not joining.
Yeah, he probably went to bed, dude.
In that case, Jacoby Jones.
You. That's a trident.
I'm not mad. I'm just disappointed.
Oh no, he pulled
my
the
God.
I'm not mad.
Are you a teacher?
No.
I'm not mad. I'm just,
Half of the teachers.
I feel like that's just a Mr. Hutton line.
Oh my God.
I'm not mad. I'm just disappointed.
I've never heard that from him, but I did hear it from Landis once.
I feel like that would just be like...
It was when I got suspended for having... You know what?
Yeah. I'm surprised he didn't say it to you.
No, he just asked me why, and I'm like... I explained it to him, and he's like, well, don't say this stuff, and he actually tried helping me to get out of it. I'm like, okay.
Why don't you join kickboxing so you can defend yourself legally?
You join kickboxing?
Bro, no. Okay, the reason why I quit is kickboxing. He doesn't even teach kickboxing. He teaches Wing Chun.
Yeah.
It's like, I came here to learn boxing. What's with all this flippy hand shit?
I mean, Wing Chun is pretty neat, because Wing Chun's the one that focuses on elbow
that's
strikes.
not what I was there to learn, now was it?
Well, yeah, but Wing Chun's the one that focuses on elbow strikes, right?
But yeah, it focuses mostly on, like, knees, elbows,
Yeah.
stuff like that.
Dude, knowing a person who excels at elbow strikes is terrifying. It's like, yeah, you might be good.
I have gun.
You might be good with your fist, but you are only so good until you catch an elbow to the eye socket and it breaks your eye socket. A single, just bam, your eye is out of its socket.
So, Vamp.
Terrifying.
Mr. G, he was pranking teachers, right?
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about, right?
Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about.
I told him, like, give me something and I will prank Hutton with it. And he's like, no, because I do not want to die. I'm like, but it'll be fun. He's like,
Bro,
Yeah, prank the
senior prank. I'm
the
slapping
kickboxing.
cheese on his head. I swear to God.
Huh?
He said senior prank, I'm throwing cheese on his head.
You know that could be classified as assault on a teacher, and you could get a.
Oh no! I
charges
hit
pressed
you
on
with
you for
cheese.
that?
The worst you're gonna get is maybe diarrhea.
Oh, I found an amazing prank on that, or amazing senior prank. So I found out the chairs in one of the classrooms, the wheels on the bottom come off. I want to remove all the wheels and hide them.
Our senior prank was going until we realized that the chlorine would not allow this. We were going to throw desks in the bottom of the pool since it was being renovated anyway. But then a teacher informed us that the chlorine would literally eat the metal of the desks, and we would all be in trouble for property damage. I think it was not my class, but class prior. They took desks out into the football field and sat at the football field. So like the entire senior class just did not show up to school, and they were all out. That or they like camped out there. I don't recall. Something to do with the football field. This ground is trying to 360 no scope me.
Me and Vamp came up with one a while ago that we would love to do. We might need your help with. We want to put a live catfish in Mrs. Colonoscopy's office.
That would not.
Colonoscopy. Hold up.
That would not go over well.
Why not? It would be in a. We'll put it in a fish tank.
Oh, that might be fine.
Yeah, in a fish tank.
No, just straight up live catfish. Just walk in, set it on our desk, and like.
Well, yeah, that's fine and dandy till it rots.
No, I was gonna put it in a fish tank.
I remember when they hid the clocks in the ceiling tile. Does the art club still put a speaker in Mr. G's ceiling?
Not that I know of.
So
I don't know.
2 years in a row.
He said that they did a while back. I don't know if they did it again.
2 years in a row, they decorated his room for Christmas and then put a speaker. One of the 2 years, they put a speaker in his ceiling tile, playing Christmas music, and he could not find it.
They did not do it this year because I would be in jail for property.
Because he realized how he found out how it was. What the? No! I'm crouched! How he figured out it was the art club is he realized it had to be somebody near enough for the Bluetooth connectivity to be working. So he realized it was the art teacher. I'm gonna die. Gun! I need gun!
Vamp has a lot of issues with art.
Send me gun! I have many issues with her.
With who?
The art teacher.
Oh yeah, bro. She literally wrote me up for taking a dump.
Yeah?
She also, the one time, sent Hutton in there after him because he didn't return to class.
But you have her as a teacher?
taking a dump.
He does.
Why?
Because he likes graphic arts and...
She's literally like the worst teacher. She's a legit communist.
Whoa.
I'm not even...
That's a little far, but okay.
She legitimately told students that she had donated to BLM every single year since the organization had been founded.
Well, okay.
She is a super far left socialist. Like, and she does not hide her political views. She has literally like told students about like her opinions on like student debt and socialism and stuff like that.
Hey Han, you should probably get a different type of food.
Why?
Because melons don't have the best saturation.
Minecraft words.
Which
Banned.
Basically, what saturation means is it basically get over it easily, and you have to eat more for it to actually fill your heart.
I think Star legitimately fell asleep.
Also, she didn't wrote me up once. She wrote me up multiple times.
Hi, Star. I'm sorry.
I've just been mute since I've been dying.
Oh, I'm sorry. She's still sick. She has COVID.
That's fine.
That sucks for you. Like that.
Yeah, this is like the second or third time I've actually had COVID.
I don't know how y'all be getting COVID.
It isn't real.
I don't know.
I had it once and nearly died.
I've never had it, even though you had it. Even though you claim you had it.
I had it.
And it was just...
I could not get out of bed to walk through the back door for a week.
Seems like a you issue. That just seems like you're old.
Literally and I was 15 at the time. Literally the first thing I did when I got better was walk to the back door, go out on the back porch, and send a video of me to my friends saying, "Help me, I am dying." I thought I had lung and throat issues now.
It was all the government.
You are...
I don't care.
It
just seems so fake.
How?
Oh yeah, this randomly appeared out of nowhere.
Well, it didn't randomly appear. It was made in a lab in China. It's been confirmed now.
So, why aren't we at war with China?
Because just because a country makes a virus doesn't mean, you can't just declare war on people for any reason.
So they made a virus that somehow got out, traveled to the United States.
It didn't travel. People visiting China were infected by Chinese people who were infected. It was stupid tourists. American citizens who went there, got sick, and decided to come home rather than quarantine.
Imagine if COVID happened 20 years later. 9/11 would have never happened.
You mean 20 years earlier?
Did I say earlier?
You said later. You're literally dying.
I'm literally...
Well, but here's a fun thing for you. Here's a really fun thing. This cannot be proven, nor is this legally... if I die of mysterious reasons anytime soon, FBI type deal. But it is, in some circles, it's believed that the American government actually created polio. And the crazy thing with that is...
I'm not going to say anything about that because I like to live.
President Franklin Delano Roosevelt had polio. Like, it is legitimately believed by some circles that polio was created, because now it's been fully cured. Like here in America, the only cases of it are in labs and stuff. And what was the other one? Smallpox, was it? That's been fully cured. I don't remember. But yeah, there's a few diseases that people believe our government created.
I think COVID.
Can I name them? Huh?
I think COVID.
Whatever you say, buddy. Can you quit kissing the dog? That's gonna sound super bad on the recording.
My bad. She's so beautiful.
She is a dog.
She's laying on top of me. I'm going to bed.
Then go to your room.
No.
Because you snore and I'm not having that be on the recording.
Ow. I can't turn my head.
You deserve every piece of every firearm.
Yes, just deliver me.
I'm going to disassemble a 1911 and insert every part of it inside of you.
That sounds like a very brutal torture.
Rectally.
Torture? I don't know what torture is.
How about you just having a pistol grip inserted into you?
Whoa!
That would not feel good.
I'm sorry, Star has to hear
The way you
this.
said that did not sound okay.
I'm sorry, Star has to hear this.
I'm not fully understanding at the moment, so...
I'm so glad.
She's
I haven't
delirious.
understood anything that you guys
We're
have been
all
talking about.
delirious because it's 1 in
Probably
the morning.
for the best.
I'm fully
Probably.
fine. I could do a whole nother stream after this if Rogue would just shut up.
No, I will shut
Yeah,
up.
shit
As
up.
you go to bed. Vamp, why don't you go to bed? You know, you have like 7 missing assignments.
No, I don't. I have 3.
BS.
Ha! I have 0.
Shut up.
I don't go to school anymore, idiot.
Get big oof, nerds.
Vamp, I have seen one of them. What about that missing assignment that's sitting on Mr. G's desk that's unfinished?
How about we all just quit talking about school because school's for nerds?
You know what's hilarious? Aaron showed me the assignment, and I was going to complete it for you, but then I couldn't remember the answers, so I didn't.
But like literally, you have my Skyward assignment, right?
Do your work in ICP. It's called most
only
teachers
say
haven't
grade.
put grades in.
I'm going to throw something at you.
I love Luigi.
If I hit the dog in the process, I am sorry. What did it cost? Everything.
It's.
I wonder if anyone's put the I have a knife thing over a Warhammer meme. Just the Night Lords.
It's just corn running with a skull.
I don't want to be corn.
What do you have? A knife? No.
More like Conrad Kurz with a sacrifice.
What do you have? A skull! No! Blood for the blood god. Skulls for the skull throne.
Never mind. I'm not gonna say it.
Poggers in the chat.
The Bronze Cathedral. No, it's brass.
Kiss my shiny metal.
That's what his castle is, or where his throne is. It's in the brass
Hey
cathedral.
Vamp, throw a topic at me.
AK-57.
Jews.
I like my...
Believe it or not, those went 2 separate directions, and I can find a way to tie them together, so hell yeah. I think I've told this story before.
Communist.
Did I tell it on yours, Rogue, or did I tell it here? The Galil.
Mine? That was during a Black Ops 2 stream?
The creator of the Galil's last name is Balashnikov.
No, you didn't say it on stream. You told me it, and I said it on stream.
Well, so basically the Galil was a way for Israel to have a AK operating system, but chambered in 5.56 so NATO would give them free bullets because, well, I'll let you have your own opinions on
Taxpayers' dollars.
Jewish people and wanting free things. Anyway. Continuing on.
They got free
Oh, I
showers.
get. It took me a minute to realize what you actually just
The
said.
inventor, last name was Balashnikov. Well, of course, you can't name it that because it's way too close to Kalashnikov, the inventor of the original AK. So it was thus changed to Galil. I don't remember what it's actually called. I was today years old when I found out there is a rifle called the, I believe it's a Hakim rifle. It's Egyptian in nationality. It is a clone of the Gewehr 43 that the
Actually?
Nazis used. It is
But, like,
literally
you're
an
not
Egyptian-made semi-automatic 10-round rifle that uses 8mm Mauser stripper clips.
That's
And it was
crazy.
replaced by the AK in the 60s. This thing was being used into the 60s.
That's wild.
That is insane. I mean, it's kind of like the Spaniards, Spain. They created a gun called the Ameli. The Ameli is basically an MG42, but made to
I think
fire
you said Bonelli with a B. I was about to be like,
7.62 by 51 NATO, so they could get free ammo from NATO. Kind of like the Germans making the MG3, which is a modernized MG42, also in 7.62 by 51 NATO.
Okay, it's 51.
Yeah, you see a pattern here. Every country wants free ammo from NATO.
Everyone wants free stuff from NATO.
I don't blame them.
Hence why we
I
have
mean,
Steam.
free ammo is free ammo. Have you seen the price of ammo these days? Like,
And do you know why a certain presidential candidate is mad with NATO? The answer is because America picks up 95% of that bill. So all these other countries, I'm echoing through someone's. Never mind, no, I'm not. It's very.
You are.
Yeah, it's very goofy. It's Messenger being Messenger though. Anyway.
Did you hear Trump told Russia to go to war with the United States or with NATO?
That is the exact presidential candidate I'm about to talk about.
Oh.
Precisely. I don't want to say him by name, but you done screwed the pooch, so here we are.
Saying something that
Anyway, yeah, the Americans and the American taxpayers get to help pay for all that free stuff that's going to our NATO allies. NATO gets to use our tanks and our planes and our guns and our ammunition, and we get to pay for it all. Why is America, and here's the thing, Trump wanted to pull us out of NATO. Why is America in NATO when we're the ones doing all the heavy lifting? Here's why.
That's true.
Because after World War II, everybody in NATO was worried that Stalin and the Soviet Union, now Russia, would just steamroll all the way to France again, and we'd have to pull another Normandy. So they wanted America involved early. So there was a guarantee that America would become involved. Fun fact, America has war treaties with 23 other nations, I believe. Meaning if those nations go to war tomorrow, we and our military are legally obligated to join in.
that's stupid.
Precisely.
We should go back to how it was before.
Before World War II, before World War One, there was was it Truman Doctrine?
I don't think it was no, it was
Who was
it
it?
was one of the earlier Monroe.
Monroe Doctrine, there it is.
Yeah.
America
James Monroe.
had isolationist values. America first.
Look at Lucy.
It's a good thing it's not the other arm where we have to cancel you.
I didn't even do anything.
Anyway, but yeah, before World War One, there was a such thing as the Monroe Doctrine, in which America was staunch on their traditionalism and keeping American matters American.
We would not go to war with anyone on the
And keeping international matters international.
We would stay out of wars on the eastern hemisphere?
I don't recall, nor do I care.
Which side of the earth are we on?
West, they're east.
Okay, so eastern hemisphere.
Yes.
Yeah.
Regardless.
Monroe Doctrine was an important thing.
Now, the reason why it ended is, well, some idiot in Germany sent a telegram to the Mexicans and told them to invade. And we said, ha! Joke's on you, we're invading you now. We brought shotguns. What do you got?
Poison gas?
Poison gas. Aw, you make us cough, well, we go ka-chunk.
I love how originally Germany hated shotguns and said it was a war crime.
And then we went back to being isolationist, and 20 years later, a mad mustache man made us come back.
A mad Austrian mustache man.
And here we are.
Still in debt?
Almost a century later.
Still in debt? Still fighting for other people?
Still paying for the debts that we racked up in that war. And here's the craziest thing. We owe debts to all these countries, yet the Soviet Union never officially paid off the Lend-Lease program. They are still making payments on Thompson submachine guns we gave them in the war. And actually they're not, because when the Soviet Union fell and became Russia again, guess what happened? We are a new country. We do not know who made this deal. It's not ours. And that's communism. Oh, economy for you. I had a stroke trying to get that out. But yeah, I can't remember who it was, did an entire YouTube video on it. What happens when a country ceases to exist? What happens to its debts? What happens when...
by other countries?
Well, as it turns out, well, unless you owe the Swiss, it goes bye-bye. If you owe the Swiss, they're coming for your family and they will take your toes. Don't know if I can say that. Well, it's out there now. But yeah, you know,
Well, you said it. You can't take it back now.
Yeah, which I gotta say, Switzerland is a beautiful country. If I ever had to go anywhere in the world, I would go to Switzerland.
Swiss Alps.
Switzerland is
they're
literally...
the quiet kid in the corner, though, I'm telling you.
Switzerland is literally a bowl surrounded by mountains. And every citizen in Switzerland, when they turn, I think it's 18, they take firearm classes and are given a handgun by the federal government.
No, and at least what they're doing, they're buying out everybody else's military surplus.
They have
I
won.
thought that was Poland.
I'm scared.
They have won both, not one, but 2 American military contracts with the X8 rifle program and the 320 pistol program. That's right, kiddos. The main battle rifle, LMG, and pistol of the United States military is made by SIG, a Swiss country.
Company.
You right.
I'm like,
A Swiss company. And Vamp, what you're talking about is Poland.
Yeah.
Poland.
Oh, yeah, I'm talking about Poland. Yeah.
Poland's buying up lots and lots of military surplus, and no one knows what they're planning.
They're the quiet kid in the corner. They're like, yeah, we're neutral until somebody makes them mad and they pop off.
What's hilarious is they're buying all the military surplus. Germany's now getting nukes.
Friggin', what's it called as a warning policy for nukes?
France has a warning policy in their doctrine for nukes.
And what's that?
I don't know, but I'm pretty sure it involves... We give you warning shots with our nukes.
I don't understand that.
They don't give you...
I don't think...
America, you have to do so much for them to nuke you. France...
Oh, no, you really don't.
France, oh, you threatened us? Well, here's your warning shot. Fires nuke.
I mean, that's... America's literally the same way.
But no, it's in their doctrine that they have warning
I
shots.
mean, that's kind of what Hiroshima and Nagasaki were.
Both America and Britain...
Warning shots.
Both American and Britain maintain a mutually assured destruction doctrine, which basically means if any country were to fire nukes at them,
yeah,
they would dump their entire nuclear arsenal on that country.
That's, yeah, but...
They do not care who dies in the process. They are unloading every round in the magazine.
So, yeah, America, for example, you fire at them, they fire back. They have that relationship.
Yeah.
France
You're getting loud.
gives you a warning shot, which I didn't think is possible.
Yeah, I don't know how that really works.
It's not a warning shot. They just straight up nuke you.
Okay.
I don't know. It's in their doctrine somewhere. I have
no clue.
I don't want to look it up and fucking read it. Sorry. Language.
Yeah, language is a big thing on the Minecast.
Sorry, my bad.
Jacoby. Sorry.
So what you're saying is, if I say a word that might be slightly racist and starts with an N.
What?
I'm talking about Nigerian, bro. Chill.
Okay, you may not get brought back on the Minecast again.
Oh, that's not even that bad. What do you mean?
You're toting a line, buddy.
You're throwing a line.
I'm always on a line. Wait, that sounds like I do drugs.
I'm always doing lines. I was gonna say.
That sounds like I do cocaine.
Alright, so what's just the best one here? This one. So it's Unbreaking 3, Luck with Sea Lure 3. Can I upgrade any of those? Or is that max?
That's max.
What about Unbreaking? or?
Unbreaking stops at 3.
Okay. So that's literally max.
Yeah, it's lure 3. Look at yeah. Wait, no. I think Look at the Sea has a 4.
Are you sure?
No. Just double check. As in, do you have a Look of the Sea 3?
I have a Look of the Sea 2.
That won't do shit.
Oh, well?
No. You need a Look of the Sea 3 plus a Look of the Sea 3 to make a Look of the Sea 4. Like you need.
That is absolutely
like
special
you need
names.
2 protection 3s to make a protection 4.
So that's gonna be 32. But what if I do? How does that work? I flip them around and it goes from 32 to 2. Don't ask, don't tell.
YMCA.
Why are you gay?
Why doesn't Lucy love me?
That was quick.
Well, no shit. You're using lure. Vamp, what are you playing?
That's what I meant.
DC Universe Online, why?
Because we can.
I just hear like a
controller.
stick being beaten.
No, I'm spamming my X button because that's my attack button.
Oh, okay.
Doesn't even sound like the X button.
Yeah, it sounds like
Yeah,
a
that's my melee attack button.
See, it sounds
sounds
like
like
a
your
stick to
D-pad.
me. It sounds like a.
No, it's D-pad. Press your D-pad. Yeah,
Yeah, I guess you're right.
yeah. That was
No, I'm
D-pad.
just. No, I got that new controller though. I got that sound, bro.
Yeah, the Series X and Series S controllers have a better D-pad.
Yeah, they also have a brand new. They're releasing a new gen controller.
Yeah.
Again?
Yeah.
Jesus.
It came out like the other day. I saw a post for it on.
I say they need to just take the screenshot button off of controllers.
No, I like it. It's good because what I have mine set to is night mode.
I hit my.
So when I press it, it puts it in night mode. That way I don't have to go into my settings and manually enable it.
So you can change it to do something different.
Yeah.
I don't like it because I try to pause and
Oh,
I
yeah, I do
accidentally
that
press
too.
that. So
I have 95% of the time I'm trying to look at the scoreboard unlisted and I hit the screenshot button instead.
yeah.
I did that today during your stream. Which, for everyone watching my stream who doesn't watch Rogue stream, all 3 of us, me, him, and Rogue, completed the 55 elimination challenge that I challenged
too.
him to on Monday.
I didn't stream it though.
Yeah.
It's in my description. I put that me and Hound beat it twice. You beat it once.
Rogue has the proof.
Yeah.
The proof was indeed in the pudding.
No,
In fact-
originally I wasn't even gonna try, and then you're like, "Oh, you can't do it," and I was like, "I."
I was the exact same way.
You know what's hilarious? Vamp, you're like you didn't even do it in that one.
Yeah.
You did it in the next
Well,
one.
the round that I did it in is the same
No,
one.
I'm talking about after the round where you're like, "Oh, you guys should do it," and it was like, "All right, bet." And then after that round, you're like, "Yeah, that's right, you can't do it." And then I was like, "All right."
He doubled down
You
twice.
still barely did it.
What do you mean? I had 60 like 2, bro. What do you mean?
You had 60. You know what? I had 70.
I had 69. I had one less than you that
Okay,
round.
you're also retarded. Your point is,
Settle down, kids.
like,
I think I might just have to remove him from my people I stream with.
We're trying to get this podcast sponsored someday.
I didn't call anyone any bad words. I'm being civilized. Good night.
Again, the craziest thing with the Minecast is this was meant to be me and Jacoby Jones 1021. Telling stories about our lives, talking about things we're passionate about.
Wait,
and it has
you
turned
have
into
what?
me talking for hours, having Vamp join and Rogue join, and Star sitting silently just so she can say she's here. I'm sorry, Star, I didn't mean...
Hell, what stories are there to tell?
Do you have any? You said you had stories you wanted to tell.
I had stories. Keyword had.
Just one time in Vietnam, I watched a man get his legs blown off. Named Lieutenant Dan.
Hey, one time in Vietnam, my uncle got turned to dust.
What stories have you talked about?
I mean, you could talk about flipping a four-wheeler. Launching a four-wheeler onto a hood.
It didn't launch onto the hood. I launched onto the hood.
Was it on the Minecast that I told you about my my really bad accident?
Maybe.
I think I told Jacoby. I don't know if you were even on that one. So
I might not have.
I had a bicycle with pedal brakes.
I know where this is going.
And I was out riding with one of my friends, who I don't talk to anymore, on a dirt road near the house we lived at prior.
Yeah.
He had came over like middle of the day. It was like a weekend or something. For whatever reason, I didn't have a shirt on, and this was like back when I was like super skinny, like barely weighed 100 pounds. So I was more than happy to go outside without a shirt on. Like I had no care in the world. So I have a no shirt, and I think I had like sweatpants on.
Shorts.
Was it shorts? Okay.
I think so.
And we went out riding. We're riding, and then we come down this hill on this dirt road, and for whatever reason, I go to hit the brake. I slam on the brakes, and I flew over the handlebars, face first, and slid down probably 10 feet of just dirt road on my belly. Friend rushed me home, completely blood like going down my stomach. My mom thought it was so much worse than it was, but I ended up with road burn on my stomach and pebbles actually in my stomach. And like still to this day, I believe there's at least 1 or 2 pebbles that didn't get pulled out when Mom was running the shower head over me that are still somewhere lodged in my torso.
I have 3 stories to tell. So the one was, so we had helped our aunt do some woodwork. She paid me in dollars, paid Hound in quarters. I traded Hound $1 for 4 quarters, because I liked quarters. I was chewing on the one, and I accidentally swallowed it. And we're pretty sure to this day it's still inside me.
Well, it wouldn't be still inside you.
Well,
It's physically impossible.
probably turned to acid, broke it down by now. But then the second story, this was also at my aunt's house. We're out riding a four-wheeler. This is the one Hound mentioned. And basically, I was driving it.
Which we were told prior to this to not let him drive it by himself. Me or his older cousin, technically,
were supposed to be with me.
Were meant to be on it with him.
One of them went inside, so then the other went and followed them.
No.
Yeah.
I was out front talking to Mom and our aunt. Because I was standing off to the side when you come around the side of the house into the front of the van.
Yeah. Okay, Aaron went inside. You were talking. I was riding with Aaron. But I went to turn right, and because of my stroke when I was born, I've always had issues with turning things. Hence why I don't think I'll be able to drive. So I went to turn right. I turned left, drove into the front fender of a Ram van, went flying off the handlebars, and almost went through the front windshield.
He legitimately landed in the little plastic part that separates the hood of the vehicle from the windshield.
I almost went through the windshield. They rushed me to the ER because I had a massive bruise, and I was there for days. The third, whatever story was,
You're drunk.
I'm tired. Big, small, little difference.
So I've got a brown and then a pink.
But no, So it was on my birthday. I went riding my bike.
I'll be right back. I gotta go to the bathroom real quick.
It was on the same dirt road that Hound was mentioning, except for I was going from the road onto the dirt road. As I transferred from the road to the dirt road, there was a inch or so drop down. I was sitting too far back on my seat. As the bike drops down, I ejected backwards off my bike and get scraped up from the rocks.
Okay, see, I thought you were talking about a different story. I was talking about when you rode the bike face first into the telephone pole that was there. Because going off of the highway onto that dirt road, it went down into a ditch.
Yeah.
And in the ditch was a telephone pole. Well, he was too far to the right, because me, him, and our mom was riding as a group.
No,
I'm
this
back.
was when
He veered off.
Dad's coworker's daughter was over.
Oh, yeah, okay.
This was when they were over. But you have to name the name tags, place them in the water, and then...
Yes!
Okay.
I'm waiting for you to get done with the story so I can ask Star and Vamp ideas for names.
Okay, my bad. Vamp isn't even there right now.
He literally just said he's back.
Oh. Well, ask.
Okay, Star, what should I name the axolotls? I have a brown one and then a pink.
For whatever reason, a thing popped up in my head for the pink one. I don't know if you'd name it that.
What?
Bubblegum?
I was thinking Blossom, actually. Like Cherry Blossom.
Bubblegum just popped in my head. No one will ever know.
I'm gonna name the pink one Blossom.
What?
I don't know what to name the brown one though.
Don't ever let me pick names for brown things.
Jesus.
No, it's not bad. My brain just went shit stain.
Gee, that's not. Yeah, totally, dude.
Well, I thought you were thinking something racist.
I'm naming it Group.
Sorry, I'm not Vamp.
Well, what did I do?
You tend to be very racist.
One time. Name one time. Exactly.
I could, but we're on stream.
Exactly.
I thought your torch said trash.
No, it's not you.
You mean it's not your channel?
I too. Ha ha!
Well, are you gonna take a shower today?
Still get out. See?
Now, if I put it back in the bucket, it's not going to take the name off, right?
I don't think so. But,
Where are you going?
you have to hold them until you get the glass.
I have plenty of glass. I just gotta put it on.
What was I about to say?
What is it? Just gonna say bucket of Groot now?
Yeah.
It does. It
It's
does.
like bucket of Groot and bucket of Blossom.
That's
Um,
gone.
You mentioned...
That makes me so happy.
I don't know.
Man, that's. I didn't think that would be that. That's great.
Remember driving lawnmowers around Uncle Ben's?
Yeah, lawnmower racing, man.
That was fun.
I miss driving my lawnmower actually. It was funny.
I miss
So
it.
I drove to pick you up yesterday from the bus stop. When I messaged Star that, she had completely forgotten that I drove. So like that was, I mean, that was the first time I really like mentioned to her that I had been driving since I got my permit. I don't drive much. And with you, I don't think it's that you have a problem with actually driving Rogue. I think it's you have a problem with your lefts and rights. When you go to put input for left, you accidentally put input for right. So.
This is why part of the reason why I did band, so I could train hand-eye coordination.
Yeah. That's all that did.
I did better.
I'm
gonna hit you.
Do you know what that is?
Yeah.
What is that? Boy.
Presidential.
Yeah.
It's a thing they played when Jack Davis assassinated.
Hail to the chief.
Yeah. Pretty sure it's when Jack Davis assassinated.
Davis just about dropped his phone on his face.
Tell him not to do that. It hurts badly.
What hurts worse is when you knock your phone off the table while it's plugged in and bend the hell out of your phone charger. That just hurts the soul.
What hurts worse is when you go to drop it, and it's gonna land on perfectly good carpet, and then you go to catch it, and your reflexes knock it onto concrete floor.
You know what's even worse? When you set your Xbox controller on your thigh because you're doing something and it slides off and smashes your big toe.
That's part of the reason why when we played Ark in my room, I would have to give you my controller. I'm like, I can't sit on my thigh.
Breaking and Power 3, that's a fairly good bow.
You have a Power 4 bow.
Yeah, I do. You know what else I have? I don't have a mom.
Neither do I.
Depression. Go to your room.
Oh, I guess I should go.
Yeah.
Princess is starting to whine.
I didn't even hear that.
I heard her whine and I'm like, okay, I guess it's time to go.
Well, she probably needs out.
Nah. She'll get let out in the morning. She knows better not to pee in my room.
I don't know. I've had to let her out the last couple nights.
She won't.
I had to let Lucy out the other night.
You.
Yeah.
Night night. Bye, stream. I don't know if I can do that.
Whoa, what the heck?
What?
See, Dale, I feel like you would really like this game.
Yeah?
The only thing is it's kind of an old game and the graphics kind of sucks. Like, it needs a remaster. Like, you know, have you seen, like, the Spider-Man 2, like, graphics?
Yeah.
This game, it's DC Universe Online. This game with those graphics would be amazing. Like, today's graphics would be amazing.
I'm gonna be honest, like, DC games just kinda ain't
No,
it.
like, this one you can make, like, your own superhero, you can pick their moves and all sorts of stuff.
Yeah, it's just like, DC games in general just kinda ain't it.
I mean, this is fun. Mostly, literally what I've been doing, like, literally all day today, is I'll delete, and then, like, build different characters just cause.
Yeah. I do like games with, like, custom creator, like, abilities. Like, I wish, honestly, there was a way to just play, like, GTA 5 free play without playing online. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, be able to make your own character and stuff like that without having to play GTA 5 online.
Yeah.
So, with Rogue Shadow now gone, I'm gonna throw this out for the Minecast sake, or viewers' sake. If any of you want to see Rogue Shadow 1911 back on the Minecast...
your mic is dying. I don't know if it's Messenger or what, but...
No, I think... Call's been goofy.
Call's been goofy. Is it fixed now, or is it still...
Yeah, it's fixed now.
Okay. I'm muted and then unmuted. Yeah. If any of you guys want to see Rogue Shadow 1911 back on the Minecast, please let us know by leaving a like or a comment. I'm definitely willing to have him back on, but, you know, I want to make sure you guys want him back on. Because, you know, there's no point in having anyone on, including Vamp Sasuke Gaming, unless you guys want them on.
Wow, I thought we was homies. How dare you?
I mean, the first episode that you were a part of had decent views. I mean, they were...
You literally basically just called me expendable, like...
No, you were a special guest, and then I was incentivized to have you return. Become a returning guest. And slowly but surely, you've made yourself an official DHC member. By being in more recording sessions than Jacoby Jones.
I would have bothered you about it sooner or later.
Yeah. I mean, it's just... I like hanging out with you. You're a pretty cool dude. I mean, like, again, like I know you're my brother's friend, and, you know, I know we kind of met through him, but it's like...
Let's be honest, me and him are kind of drifting apart.
Yeah. It's just one of those things, like, as you get older, it's hard to maintain friendships and be around people who act certain ways. Like, my friend group now is completely different from the friend group I had in high school.
Like, because you know some of the incidents that, you know, has happened.
Yeah.
So it's just like...
Yeah, it's just one of those things. It's... Like I said, as you get older, you're gonna drift with people. You're going to find yourself being drawn towards different people than what you were prior. It's just part of growing up, honestly. Like there'll be a day, I hope it's no time soon, that you wake up and you realize, you know what, this person isn't good for my vibes. You know, I'm getting into situations I don't want to be a part of because of this person. I gotta just distance myself. And like I said, I hope that never happens. Because, you know, you and Rogue are such good friends. But...
Like I said, it's getting, like, a little, you know...
Yeah, it's just... The world's changing all around us, and it's hard to adapt.
I'm gonna flip my camera around so you can see this. This is the character I'm creating currently. Get my camera around. Batman if he was a thug.
Looks like 50 Cent cosplaying as Batman. Which... Did you hear that Dr. Dre got his star on the Hollywood Boulevard today?
Oh, he did?
Yep.
Nice.
Today was officially Dre Day.
That's wild. Yeah, alright. We got Thug Batman. Okay, let's see. Abilities? Let's give him sorcery. Because why not? And And then we'll make him a villain, because, again, why not? Weapon. We'll do martial arts. Okay, what should I call him? Thugman. I'm calling him Thugman. It's already taken, are you kidding me? Alright, let's try Bat Thug.
Well, guys, it is 2 o'clock. It is time for the stream to be over. As always, I hope you enjoyed, and we will see you all next week for the 17th, if my controller can cooperate with me. Anyway, as always, guys, I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you all in the next one. Peace.